been around this tree. It's had it though. Welcome back everyone. I'm here at the base of Llandegley Rocks in mid Wales, on the western fringe of the Radnor Forest. It's a favourite place of mine. I haven't been back for 7 years to the day. It's March 22nd and it's World Water Day. So I've come back for a number of reasons: to mark World Water Day and to think about water and its critical nature, and to remember a time when my brother and I walked the River Eridu from source. On this very same day we started the adventure, the River Eridu adventure. If you haven't seen the River Eridu adventure, check out the video above and the links below. Fantastic time. Yeah, so 7 years ago to this day we set off from the source, which is on the eastern slopes of Llandegley Rocks. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to summit Llandegley Rocks, which stands at around 436 meters. You saw it as I came in. It's a wonderful chain of hills, little known to a lot of people. People just drive past it, but in actual fact it's a great feature in the landscape. Very craggy, renowned for its fossils, and as you'll see later, and sadly it's renowned for wind turbines now, which have most definitely spoilt the area. Alright, I'm going to head on up. I'm going to go nice and steady because I've still got an injury. It's a test walk today. I'm not going hard. The ground is nice and soft for me actually, so ideal conditions. And I'm carrying my cane because the specialist I've been seeing suggested I carry a cane in order to just reduce the stress a little upon each step. So over a period of time, that's a lot of stress reduced. And my ankle and my shin is getting stronger, so that's the good news. We'll see how it goes at the end of the day. Alright, let's take a look at Llandegley Rocks. Let's see what it has in store today. Alright, I'll bring you back. What a spot to live. Absolutely wonderful. Just tucked away here in Llandegley Rocks, with the Radnor Forest to our rear. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, so it's a bit windy. I hope it's not too disturbing right now, the audio. I'm just out of the wind in fact, so I'll stay here because I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna be back out into the open again. But yeah, wonderful place. This is a mindful walk today. Nice and steady, I ain't rushing at all. Yeah, my ankle, my shin, yeah, it can take it all day. Nice and steady. It's about mindfulness, being aware of each and every step I take, because my shin and my ankle can't take the shocks right now. A bit of lichen as we head on up into Llandegley Rocks. Said to be a good indicator of pure and clean air. Hey guys, there's not much point in talking. It is super windy up here. I'm just cut you down by the trig point. A good ascent up. My shin and my ankle were pretty good. Holding up. I'm really pleased. I haven't been here for 7 years. Last time I was here was with Paul. What I'm going to do is I'm going to descend down on the eastern slope and hope to find a place where I can talk. And we'll get some different views from the top. What I'll do now is pan around, because the panoramic view is absolutely amazing. But I won't talk on the top here. I'll bring you back in a less windy place, but superb. I'll show you around. So here we are. We're on the eastern slope of Llandegley Rocks now, looking towards the Radnor Forest. The western slopes of the Radnor Forest. Absolutely wonderful. I had to get down off that hill. It was blowing a hoolie. It was a storm up there. Yeah, it blew my camera down. I set it up on the rocks to film some activity around a trig. And I turned around after looking at the view, and my camera had collapsed into the rock. I thought, I hope it's not broken, but no, it's okay. So yeah, Llandegley Rocks. It's the source of the Eridu down there. If I poke my head up, it's going to go mental. So I'll just I'll stay behind these rocks. Kind of hear the wind now. Sorry for the juddering, guys. I'm gonna zoom in because, did you see that there? Look at that. There's a whole series of turbines. Llandegley Rocks is famous. It's a chain of hills about 3.5–4 kilometers long, but many millions of years ago, hundreds of millions of years ago, put out of your mind the Radnor Forest, put out of your mind Llandegley Rocks, put out of your mind them wind turbines, and imagine a warm, shallow tropical sea. And what's known as what's it called now? A volcanic island complex. Yeah, a whole series of volcanic islands. And that's what was here hundreds of millions of years ago. Obviously further south towards the equator. But what you've got here in the rock is the finest collection of trilobites and shallow sea creatures anywhere in the world. It's the best place to find some of the rarest sea creatures that once existed hundreds of millions of years ago. So yeah, this area, Llandegley Rocks, has been studied for decades. It's really quite a special place. Yeah, so that's the source of the River Eridu down there. Take a peek through the rocks. Yeah, so the River Eridu flows for about 13–14 miles towards the River Wye, southwest from here. Yeah, let's tuck in here. Yeah, it's blowing out there. Yeah, the River Eridu flows for about 13–14 miles southwest from here towards the River Wye, downstream from Builth Wells. Paul and I walked it in March 2016. Yeah, on this very day we were down there in a place called Mellowcroft, and we stayed in a cabin. And so on the following day, on the 23rd of March, which is tomorrow, we started our walk of the River Edu. It's a fantastic walk. Flows through Frank's Bridge, 100 House, what was it, Cragina? The Edu Valley is wonderful, it's a beautiful place. One of these quiet mid-Wales valleys where, well, you think not much happens, but in actual fact it's a farming community. So yeah, it has its own thing going on. There's plenty of action going on, plenty of life. It's very sad about the wind turbines. They've got plans to install a massive wind farm on the western slopes of the Radnor Forest. Here, I'll show you where they plan to put this wind farm. I mean, they've done this here, and I'll tell you a bit of a mad story in a minute. But they plan to put this wind farm on the western slopes of the Radnor Forest. Here, over there, look. They plan to put the wind farm over there. That would absolutely decimate the Radnor Forest, which is a fantastic area, beautiful, wonderful moorland, great slopes. Yeah, and as you'd imagine, it's a consortium from London. They have absolutely no association with this place. And when looking at the plans from this consortium, they've got other areas identified right the way through mid-Wales, right the way through the Wye Basin, in fact, to install massive wind farms. They don't give a damn about this area. They're making money. They're from London. I've researched the directors and read a fantastic article about what's planned for the area. And yeah, these guys are money people, big money people. Not interested in the area at all. Once the wind farm's up, they'll be gone. But the crazy thing about it, and about this wind farm here, is that down below Mellowcroft, where we stayed in March 2016, Eddie built a beautiful roundhouse. Now then, I'm hoping that the wind isn't too much. Eddie built a beautiful roundhouse. And I'll show you a picture now, a bit of video as I talk. Yeah, the roundhouse was beautiful, made out of, I forget the materials, but he hand built it. And the thing is, he didn't have planning permission, so Powys Council ordered him to tear it down. Beautiful construction. Think about that now, right? A beautiful construction. So he had to tear it down. He fought to keep it, because, you know, he put a lot of effort into it. Very talented craftsman. But the thing is, some years later, after ordering him to take this beautiful roundhouse down, which is down there in Mellowcroft, they go and approve this goddamn awful wind turbine farm here. There's about 6 wind turbines here. They ask him to take that down, and then they put that up. What a mad world we live in, eh? What a crazy world. And the same is so for the Radnor Forest. You know, if that's approved, then why on earth did they ask him to take that roundhouse down? Why couldn't they approve planning after the build, so to speak? Do you get me? I'm sure that can be done, right? So yeah, it's all very out of whack, isn't it? You know, the rich, the powerful, the wealthy, they get these plans approved and built, and yet the small man, like Eddie and Kim, you know, they're asked to take down something that's beautiful, a small roundhouse. How's that harming anyone down in the plantation down there? It's not, is it? Well, there's Mellowcroft down there, look. In that plantation there, right in the middle, was a beautiful roundhouse. And right here is a wind farm. You tell me what the score is. They asked him to take down a beautiful roundhouse, which is situated inside a plantation. You can't even see it. It's not harming anyone. And yeah, it's beautiful. And yet, a couple of years later, up goes those wind turbines. Crazy. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to descend down and I have this feeling that I want to go and see Eddie and Kim and go and say hello, but we'll wait and see. Alright, I just want to get to the source of the hairdo, and then I'm going to make my way back to the bus stop. Yeah, real blowy day, but fantastic. Reasons to celebrate. I'm on the hills. I'm out. Absolutely brilliant. Wonderful view of the Radnor Forest. Walked up there with Paul. I can see us walking up there now. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, I still miss him. Miss him every day. Alright, let's get going. I'm going to have some lunch and I'll bring you back. Yeah, so what have I got for lunch? Well, I got these sandwiches, and these were given me by my mate Mark Firmin. They're gluten-free chicken and bacon. Now, I've got to tell you guys, I don't buy chicken. I don't ordinarily buy chicken for yeah, for reasons pertaining to the environment and other things besides, but if it's given me, I'll eat it. And the thing is, Mark told me on the phone the other night, he said there's an app online, and if you get onto the app, you'll be able to discover where or what stores are throwing stuff out, and if you put your application in, you can go and pick food up. So that's what he did. These came from Hereford train station, the store there, the cafe there. He went down and they gave him a whole bag full, and he gave me a few. So yeah, this is where they come from. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy these. There you go. Didn't waste a thing. Cheers, Mark. Cheers for the sandwiches. Thank you, Spots. Blowing a hoolie here. Wow, we're just getting out of the wind now. Wow. I see here, well, hear the transition there. The sunlight is dancing off the hills, just breaking through the cloud every now and then. So yeah, not forgetting it's World Water Day. Just been to the source of the hairdo, that's what I came here for. Just to be mindful of how precious water is. Drop down into Llandegley, not Llandegley. Yeah, Llandegley. I was thinking of Llangurig actually, up near the source of the Y then. Yeah, so we're going to drop down into Llandegley now. So yeah, just thinking about water, thinking about the River Wye, the state it's in a really poor state. As I say, I don't buy chicken, but Mark gave me that and I'm willing to eat it. I'm not going to see it wasted. That would be a total diss to the chicken. Yeah, this is a nice little trail back. I'm giving myself plenty of time so I can catch the bus back. But yeah, this is a really pleasant track to walk back. That was just mental on the top there, the wind. There was no point in talking, filming. I captured some moments and some scenes, and I did talk behind that rock. there was some shelter there. Alright, I'll see you down the bottom. Well, in actual fact, I'll wrap it up here because there's no wind. Beautiful, the sun is shining. That's it, that's my walk. I'm back. My shin feels okay, my ankle feels okay. I've needed the cane just to take the edge off a bit, but at some point in the near future I'll be putting the cane to one side again when I'm confident enough, when I'm strong enough. But that was fantastic back there, being back at the source of the Eridu, remembering Paul. I called out Paul's name numerous times, you know, Paul, Paul. Have to, I always do. It's been so painful without him, it really has. For those of you that don't know, he's my identical twin brother Paul, and we did everything together. We didn't get married or have children, lived together, proper twins. So yeah, it's been hard work. But here I am, back out again. Hey, back out on the hills, tracking down the rivers, doing the things I love. Brilliant. Alright guys, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Always like a thumbs up. I always give it a thumbs up. If you want to comment, please do. Join in the debate. You know, water, wind power, the differentials. I mean, I told you the story about Eddie and Kim having to demolish their beautiful roundhouse, and then them approving that wind farm there. Crazy. What's the differential there? Yeah, there's plenty to talk about. Beautiful scenes, beautiful scenery. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. If you haven't subscribed, please do hit the button below. Helps the channel out. It's always good. We always enjoy a bit of success, don't we? All of us. Always like to see the numbers go up. You know, let's be serious. Let's be real. I don't get upset. I don't get carried away with it, but it is good. So I look forward to hearing from you. All right, that's it. Radnor Forest to my rear, Llandegley Rocks to my front. Until next time, take good care. Bye now.